She gives me money when I'm in need. Oh, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger way over town that digs on me. What's up, y'all? Come on, it's your man Rico the Opinionist. Get on over to my YouTube channel. I swear, some doozies on there. I did a video on there that's so tough. I'm sharing my thoughts about the LA riots and the protests, the illegal immigration and stuff. It's like 56 minutes. Get on over there and check it out. If y'all want me to, I can put it in this link to that video. Yeah. But I thought I'd come back to Facebook and otherwise today, because I have, it's your man Rico the Opinionist. Go continue to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate y'all. And I appreciate those of you who are subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm up to 880. Need about 700 more to get there, and I need about 2,000 more hours. Get a little over 2,000 more hours, watch hours. So we can go ahead and get this thing popping. But I'll still mess with y'all over here on Facebook. Damn, a slow connection. Damn. But anyway, I just had to come on today because I was in the middle of doing other stuff. Sometimes you just got to stop doing what you're doing to share some thoughts. And y'all know I'm Rico the Opinionist, and I pride myself on just sharing some thought-provoking opinions. That's all. But look, the BET Awards popped off last night. No, I have not watched the entire show. You know, I usually just go to YouTube and catch some performances. I may take time out, because they replay them all the time. I may take time out to check it out. But on YouTube, what's so wonderful about YouTube, we don't want to watch a whole show. You can just go to YouTube and catch the performances you want to catch. And also, when you see stuff on social media, the appearances that really stuck out, I try to go check those out. And 3 of those so far that stuck out. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Across here. So, get on the cross. Ooh. All right. So, 3 of those things that stuck out was 3. Wait a minute, those 3 main ones. But also, that doggone Maya, that doggone Anne-Marie. Give me a minute. That Maya, that Anne-Marie, and Free. I thought the 106 in Park thing was cool. I saw that on YouTube when they did the whole tribute to 106 in Park. I liked that a lot. Shout out to them, and the Shanti was cool too. It was, and from what I've seen thus far, this might have been a nicely improved BET Awards as opposed to last year. Was a travesty. It was a lesbian affair last year, but this year they and I guess to respect the anniversary, they brought some class. It looked like it was actually pretty good. For those of you who watched the whole show, y'all comment in the chat and let me know what you thought about it. But I'll have to look at the whole show, in its entirety, its totality, to give a decent opinion about the show as a whole. But so far, what I've seen, everybody looked pretty good. Kevin Hart, I saw his opening monologue. No, it's Kevin Hart here. Blah. And I think Keke Palmer's just going to disappear. If she loses any more weight, she's literally going to be used to pick up rice and shrimp. She's about the size of chopsticks right now. But anywho, and y'all know I like them slender and tender, but I don't like them slender with no shape. Oh, god damn, Keke. Get back to the size when he's getting into it with your mixed baby daddy. Now, that was a nice size Keke. Had legs, had some boot on you and everything. So, yeah, get back to that size, maybe. But anyway, there's 3 things that stuck out that I've seen on YouTube before I watched the whole show. I'm gonna start, which one? I'm gonna save the most important one to me for last. So I'm gonna start off with Doechii. Y'all know the rapper Doechii? You know, very lyrically gifted. Dark-skinned chick with body. Cute girl, get good dark skin and good chocolate. You know, when they say entertainers, they are the coolest as long as they're entertaining. A lot of times when they start talking, it kind of throws a lot of us off. And when she started talking, it threw me all the way off. So good thing she's attractive, because as far as a person and what she's presenting outside and when she's rapping, not impressed. But she's showing herself for what she is. Okay. Her first, do y'all remember when she was on this little show? There's a video out when she said that a red flag in men was them being heterosexual. Did you hear that? She said a red flag for her, for men, is when they are not gay. Yeah, being a heterosexual. Isn't that something? That's okay, strike. And then you have to go to, hold on, let me go up here, because can't stand pets. This dude up here, this damn dog. So that seems to be an issue for her, and that's an issue for me. So I said, okay, I'll just listen to a rap. But then she talks about, what else did Luke? Oh, when she walked in Paris, what was she? She was like bust down to her drawers. She was bust down to her drawers, and they was parading around like she was 2024, 25 Hottentot Venus. Like she was, yeah, y'all remember the story of Sarah Bartman? She was like the curvy lady out of Africa that this white circus tricked her in joining, and they used her as an exhibition, because they had never seen a black woman, an African woman. I've never seen her with a full buttocks and breasts and thighs, and so much so that she was repeatedly sexually assaulted, and to the point that she died. I don't even think she made it to 25 years old. And she eventually, when she died, she had a lot of STDs, because they sexually assaulted her repeatedly back to back. And so it was so bad that they even had her labia, her vagina, lips, in a museum in England. That's how bad it was, how sick it got. That's how they had her on display. So Doechii, surrounded by these men, were walking in none but her, a little sport, like a small girly little top that's covered her breasts, and held on these panties, walking down the street in broad daylight, as if she was like Sarah Bartman 2025. It's a strike two. There's something wrong with this chick. Then comes her little speech at the BET Awards. And I keep telling y'all, these Negro celebrities. She made the little speech. Of course, she's black. And it's very apparent that she's a liberal and a Democrat. So she, y'all, I stepped outside and all this going on. She made comments about the riots. And hold on a minute, this motherfucker here. Hold on a minute. He let the dog run. Ugh. I can't hold on. He took the dog off the leash. I worked my ass out to get away from him. And so he took the dog off the leash. I tell you, look. That's why it's Second Amendment in this state. I'll just say that. Don't look. Yeah, I'm looking at you, punk. You ain't gonna look at me. But anyway, let me stay focused. So anyway, so she made her speech at the BET Awards, and she said, "Yeah, I went outside and I saw the stuff that was going on outside." And she went on to say, Her little speech that Democratic folks say all the time. No, y'all, we have to, I want to use my platform to speak up for all oppressed people, marginalized people, trans, LGBT, and all of that, right? I said, look at her. That's interesting that you decide, and they do it all the time, these liberal, these Democratic celebrities. Of course, she threw a slant at Trump. That's part of the script. And so, hey, we have to be careful. They're coming after us. I just thought it was just, hey, typical, but they was just strike three for me. And so, I thought that, here we go, another LGBT black celebrity. They're pushing everybody's agenda except for the black agenda. Now, it's not required that when you're a celebrity, and you're a black celebrity, it's not required that you stick up for black people or even mention any of our issues. But what's very telling is that you feel very comfortable sticking up for everybody else, but then you make your money off of black folks. You come up, you say, yeah, I got a black mama, I got black brothers, but as soon as you get famous in that system, I guess that's how you show your appreciation by lending your voice to everybody else. Now, I bet I can get Doshi to talk about reparations, talk about the criminal justice system, how it's so biased against blacks, always been biased. I bet I can't get her to talk about, redlining black districts. They give him a script, so y'all can have Dochi. Y'all can keep her. I'm over it. Number 2. Sorry it took so long, because, that dude and that dog had me distracted. I walked past that son of a bitch periodically, and I move over, or I just cross the street because I think he's kind of reckless. It's like a German Shepherd, too, so forgive me for getting distracted by that. And then the nerve, and I move completely out of the way. He take the dog off the leash and let him run. They ain't gonna look at me because I looked at his little country. And yes, he's an immigrant, Hispanic. Yeah, I said it. Just as I was about to get on their ass. So anyway, number 2, Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry. I think we've said all we can say about Tyler Perry. We understand about that cat, right? And his speech was the same old usual speech, God and stay on your purpose and blah blah blah. But he did what he's supposed to do. Tyler Perry paid homage to the very group that keeps him rich. That is black women. So I can't knock that. If your audience if that's your audience, well, you're supposed to kiss their ass. But but when you start talking about black people as a group, how you just gonna talk about just all the wonders and the grace that black women, they do that every year at BET. As if black men will make it possible for those women to even to stand up. And so Tyler Perry has been a buck-broken black dude all his life. And so he uses his movies to get back at whoever buck-broken. And it appears to be dark-skinned black men. I don't know what it is. But his same theme, his music, his movies. Struggling black woman. Or some dark-skinned black man that treat her like crap, and then a light-skinned black man or light-skinned biracial man or white man comes to save her. That's the MO of all his movies. Understand? In this movie, a dark-skinned old black man is talking to a black woman like she ain't shit. So, needless to say, I haven't knocked over any furniture to go watch this latest movie. But, and so I've long past just knocking him. The only somebody that can, if you don't like what he's doing, the only group that can take him down is black women. Now, I've seen some sisters come on, it's like, damn, Tyler, enough. But obviously their voices aren't big enough because the people who like that, the group of black women, which seems to be large, they like it. They keep sending this stuff to number 1. It keeps making him more of a billionaire. And he talked about, following your dreams and all that. I get all of that. He talks about, hell, getting that money. And I don't have a problem with that. I'm trying to, but I think I'm doing something wrong. I'm trying to do stuff the right way. I don't have a problem with anybody being rich. I finally got my mind together on that. But the product, when we have Tyler Perry, it makes me rethink the criticism I have for neighborhood drug dealers and those, and even the gang members. Like, if we can make Tyler Perry, ladies, if y'all can continuously make Tyler Perry number one with his very poisonous product, and then y'all have these effeminate males always say, well, he always has a message. You know who else has a message to you feminine males that y'all don't seem to like to listen to? Malcolm X, Minister Farrakhan, Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, Dr. Jawanza Kunjufu, Carl Anderson is still with us. But these effeminate beta male black men, Tyler, he always has a message in his movies. It just tickles me. So, wow, y'all let an effeminate beta male woman who's a cross-dressing, he can tell y'all something, but masculine heterosexual black men who talk about black men standing up and being men and talk about the black community moving forward as a unit. Y'all don't hear Minister Farrakhan, huh? Y'all didn't hear Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, huh? Y'all didn't hear. Y'all obviously don't read the books of Dr. John Henry Clark. I just find it amazing when I see these Facebook posts, these guys, Tyler Perry, he does have a message. What message is that? A feminine beta male? Black dude? It's a mess. But again, as I was saying, I find myself having to rethink my criticism of neighborhood drug dealers and people like that who are getting their money. And they always had fans, to the chagrin of a lot of us. So if black women can boost up Tyler Perry and all these critiques and criticisms of his product and the images that he puts out of black women, and particularly dark-skinned black men, if he can become a billionaire and continue to build off of that product, I guess I'm going to have to stop talking about the rappers. I'm going to have to stop being upset with the neighborhood drug dealers. I'm going to have to stop being upset with the gang members, because they're putting out products. They get rich off of it. They got a lot of fans. So I don't know. I'm going to have to rethink that. Because it's about who we like, or what is it? Because I know I'm going to be called a hater. Damn. My broke ass. Y'all think if I had some money, I wouldn't be so critical of Tyler Perry or the drug dealers or the gang members if I had some money? All right, give me a minute. Give me about another year. 2 years, I guess, because I'm about to think of something. When I get some money, I mean some legitimate money. I don't know. Yeah, when I get $1 million, I'll see if my attitude will change about the people who are really, really putting out the worst of us and doing the worst to us. But anyway, he did his same old Lord Savior Jesus Christ speech, and the same old formula that we fall for. We just go nuts over when people talk like that. It's the same old thing. So, Tyler, keep doing you, man. My criticism of you, man, I'm done. You got an audience, and a built-in audience, and so I'm over it, brother. I'm gonna let the women handle that. But that's the only people, just like the black women are the only women who'll be able to take down these rappers we're talking about. I did wise up a long time ago, and I stopped talking about young men that sag. I may talk about a little bit, but I don't put any energy into it. These young men that sag with their pants under their booty, and every mother of a teenage black boy is pants sagging. I stopped even talking about that because I quickly realized what I realized last night about the Tyler Perry stuff. Whenever I told a young man, hey, young brother, pull your pants up, man. Have some respect, brother. Respect the ladies, brother. Doing that old simp shit. Every other time that I told a young man to pull his pants up, he was walking by or he was walking with or holding hands with a young Angela Bassett or a fine-ass Janet Jackson from the Velvet Rope Tour, or a Halle Halle Berry from Boomerang, Halle Berry, hell, you know, a baddie. And every third pants-sagging young black man has at least 2.5 baby mamas. So the pussy train it's never stopped for them guys. So I realized, why do I harass these guys? I can't compete against no pussy. So I stopped. I don't bother them young fellas. Because everyone you see a little sagging boy, he got a pretty ass little black girl with him, or mixed, or Latina. So, you know, it ain't me. That's for the women to handle. Because their daughters love the little guys who misbehave. So, you know, I got to, you know, I'm learning to, you know, where my energy is best suit. My energy is best suit on my damn Facebook page. Best suit in my counseling practice. Yeah, you know I did that still. Yeah. That's where my energies need to lie. If anybody needing a mental health or substance abuse, y'all get at me. I got a company and everything. I can put the link in here. That's where my energies lie, because I'm done talking about stuff that black women are the ones that perpetuate it. You know, even the baby, single motherhood. I'll still talk about that because of the psychological impact on children. But as far as like telling guys, you know, guys, y'all want to have no baby, y'all wear a condom. That ain't. Because we all know you can't get no pussy without permission, so I don't even get into that. So that's the Tyler Perry one, but here's the final one that really takes the cake for me. Jamie Foxx. They did a tribute to Jamie Foxx. I mean, there was tears everywhere. And they get a tribute to him, and he was awarded the Icon Awards from the BET Awards. From the BET organization. You know, it comes from black people. We know BET is owned by Viacom and Paramount and all that. We know all that. So, but it just I saw it, and Jamie Foxx has put the work in. He's earned that, but I just still can't help but pose this question. I'm telling y'all, maybe it's my Aquarius mind. I just can't help but ask questions. And here it goes. I said, but damn, and I listened to Jamie Foxx's speech. And I've observed him over the years when he attend award shows, and be it the Oscars or the BET Awards or NAACP. I've observed him, showing up at these award shows, American Music Awards, Grammys, whatever. Can they put it on TV or whatever? I'll check it out. So okay, and Jamie Foxx has made his living off of, quote unquote, urban black culture and the hood. He with his Wanda and he had his Foxhole thing on XM radio, on satellite radio, and he hollered N-word all day long, and he loves the N-word all day long. He dressed up as an ugly black woman, the same old thing, but can't knock that out, because you got Madea, you got Shanae. You had, back in the day, you had Geraldine, rest in peace, Flip Wilson. So, that ain't so tough. So my point is, he's really earned his bones off the backs of the images or the privilege and the passes from the black race in America. Wouldn't y'all agree? But it was always very interesting to me that whenever a professional black male, NBA, NFL, or he's a high-profile actor, and black women find out that he has a white wife or white girlfriend, they go nuts. They go nuts. I mean, they really condemn the brother. Oh, wow. Then they go from the back end of Umar Johnson. That's right. Black queens, snow bunnies never, black queens forever. That's the new slogan. I mean, who's the latest brothers they got? And if something happened to him, the white girlfriend kill him. Say, what'd he get? Mess with them white girls. And every other black actor catches that heat. It's interesting that black women with all these white husbands and others, they don't catch no heat from black women. Y'all got to work on that. Y'all need to read some Dr. Frances Welton. I know these sisters that be tripping like that don't read any of the books from the scholars. They don't. Now, they may read some feminist query, some weird shit like that, but they don't read Dr. Julia Hare. Y'all don't read Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. Y'all don't read Dr. Joy LeGroux Leary. Y'all don't. So I know I know the group I'm talking to. It's a large, these are the Tyler Perry women who love Tyler Perry movies and get all emotional about Tyler Perry movies. But not all, but too many. But one question I've always wanted to ask, because Jamie Foxx just comes into black spaces and does his ham bone, boom, bam, ba, bam, 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 do his slapstick, his nigga slapstick, and he knows all about black women's movement and how, the brothers, he knows all that. But y'all have given this smoke to all of the black athletes, and in a black actor that y'all like and find out they got a white woman, but how come y'all never called Jamie Foxx out for his snow bunny? His snow bunny. Jamie Foxx goes to the BET Awards. Jamie Foxx go to the Black Music Awards. Jamie Foxx is in all the black spaces, but it is a known fact that no one likes to talk about. Pretty much like when no one wanted to tell the truth about Joe Biden having dementia. But no, black America didn't want to say that out loud. But Jamie Foxx, when he goes home, ain't nobody black there but him. His wife, he never been married, but none of his baby mamas was black. All his children are non-black. Nothing black. There's nothing black in Jamie Foxx's private life. But he made a killing. I said, shit, he might well. Is that a white man in blackface? Is Jamie Foxx like the old Al Jolson of the 1920s? He's a Jewish white guy to put on blackface. And he used to try to act like he was black, do black movements and caricatures, and said this song, "Mammy, Mammy, oh, I love you, Mammy, oh, Mammy." Is that Jamie Foxx? Because black people are really giving him a pass, and y'all will have to answer me, goddammit. How come y'all have always given Jamie Foxx a pass when he does nothing but snow bunny? He snow bunny hopped so bad he even took a white man's woman. Shout out to Tom Cruise and what was that woman's name? His ex-wife. He went behind a white man to get his white woman. And never. Now I'm sure y'all start coming out with pictures of the black women that he snuck around with off camera. But even after his sickness in this episode, he said in his little stand-up, his comeback little stand-up, "I'm done messing with white women." And everybody just chuckled. Ha, 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 ha. He even meant it to your face. That's what he does. But he said it, I guess, in a punchline. Ha, ha, ha. And 3 weeks ago, we see online that he's out and about with his new white girlfriend. She's about 26 years old. I ain't knocking him because she's 26 either. I'm just saying, black America, y'all got to talk to me. Don't call me a hater. Don't call me all of that. Just answer my goddamn question. How come, black women, because black men couldn't care less. I'm asking you, black women, those of you who hated on any professional athlete that signs a $50 million deal, or, look at these black men. Soon they get some money, they go straight for the white bunny or the snow bunny. But Jamie Foxx has been bunny hopping for decades, and all his children, make sure all his children weren't black. Anyway, am I tripping? No, I'm not. I'll answer that. I know what I see. But anyway, maybe y'all answer me. Answer me honestly. Don't attack me. Just answer my question, about this whole Jamie Foxx thing. How come y'all have not? How come he has been dragged on social media? Shade Room. How come y'all haven't called out Jamie Foxx's bunny hopping? But y'all get on any brother that's famous, or he comes into some money, all of a sudden you see him with the white girl or the Latina or the Asian chick, all of a sudden y'all start attacking him. I want to know what it is. Did he make a deal with y'all? Or because it's not like he's been very adoring of black women in public. He says a lot of stereotypical things about black women, and, but maybe y'all answer that. Maybe I'm not famous enough for y'all to even give a shit about what I think. That's okay. I'm gonna get in one of these shows that y'all see black people in. I get validated. Y'all gonna see me in. I might make an appearance on the Shy. What else? I can't go to P Valley. I'm sorry. You know, I mean, one of these black shows, these old lower vibration urban shows that black women love to absorb. Who knows? I may do a walk on one of these housewives shows for y'all to find me to be valuable. Then, my opinion, that is, because I set the standard for my own value. But I'm just trying to see what level do I need to get for y'all to start answering some of these valid questions I pose. And this particular one, why haven't y'all gone in on Jamie Foxx? Because he been bunny hopping for decades. But then y'all will turn around and next brother, young black man with some money, you see him with his white girlfriend, all of a sudden y'all lose your lace fronts. Okay. But y'all be cool. It's your man Rico the opinionist. We'll definitely talk in the future. Y'all be cool. Peace.